2. So we still have a couple of things to do. We still have, well, technically speaking, we don't have that much. We basically have la 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 la. We basically have this dude times 3, which is times 6 because you guys know it's double battle. And we're filming a video, so you're gonna be hearing me talk. If your eyes are very good, you're able to notice it's a completely different game. Your boy's multitasking. If you tell I couldn't. I think a movie it's okay. So I was talking with this girl, right? We're talking about Lord of the Ring, and don't get me wrong, I love Lord of the Ring. That's a tongue twister. And it's easy to get into a world that doesn't exist because it is described. Getting into the world of Diamond Uncut Gem. I think one of the most positive thing about the movie is actually really good. It's a really good movie. Once again, is the problem of a gambler. Is the problem with a gambler which had a lot of money, so a jeweler, right? So when you have a small gambler who bets $40 here, $40 here, but now this guy is betting a lot. Is the constant juggling, is the girlfriend, the lifestyle, it's the constant people that he has to fuck over, the constant people that are going to him like, oh, you owe me cash. It's about the past life, and a lot of people won't like the character of Adam Sandler because he fucks over a lot of people, and I would understand. But you have to understand that this is life. It's a sickness, this addiction, right? Even at the end, he has everything. He could be alive, but he decided to bet the last time, and he dies because of it. Spoiler. Actually, a really good movie. I think me seeing this today, me being not being involved, but being a somewhat of a fan of or knowledgeable in the Jewel Street, which is the Watch Street, the Ring Street, the Diamond Earring Street, the Necklace Street. You know about a bit about you know a bit about how it works. I absolutely love the fact that they took influence from that. So by looking again at the TikTok for watches, witches, the fuck witches, for watches, it's kind of cool because you actually see that it's true, and there's more chance that the movie inspired itself from something else than something else inspired itself from the movie, a whole movement, right? And to me, it's actually interesting because he uses term like mazal. If you know Jewel Talk, you know that they're using mazal a lot, which is good deal. Mazal is like deal done, right? They'll say, yo, I'm giving you that, and they're asking, they're negotiating, and they're gonna say, I'll give you this price. You say mazal, which means the deal is done. So I did like the fact. Now, again, I'm hoping that I'm not culturally wrong. A lot of the content creators that I see on the Jewel Street are Jewish. A lot of the movie is about a Jew. Adam Sandler plays a Jew. He is Jewish too. So in a sense of the term, is it the way Mazal? Is it a Jewish term? Is it because there's a lot of Jewish people that are behind the Jewel Star that because of it, or it's generally the culture? I don't think it really matters, but I would have liked to say, because I think it's kind of not necessarily cooler, but I think it's nicer for you can do a review to be informed, okay, on what influence, where Mazal came from. And ultimately, the word Mazal is not important, but it is important because you're talking about ending the deal, and that's all they're doing. He's a hustler, he's a gambler, and that's just it. That is just it. Anyway, great movie. Fucking recommend it. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Who cares? Love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Yes, I'm doing all because I'm having a wonderful day on this 28th November. It is 6:40. So we have, I believe I can fly, but I believe also we have the sunrise. Let me check. Yeesh. It doesn't look so good. Nah, bro. It's dark as fuck. It's okay. It is completely fine. We'll film from inside, no problem. Day and night, the lonely stoner, dun dun da 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 night. So today we're talking about the incident that happened on Kaisenat stream. Listen, if you guys know me, if you guys heard my video, so you should go Breaker Up Chain. Not a sponsor, but a pretty good game. So we're recording a video for the normal channel, the video for the gaming channel. Talking about Kaisenat. Kaisenat, listen, I admittedly not his biggest fan. I think he's absolutely phenomenal. But before the Elden Ring and Sekiro stream, I never tuned in a stream. And now when I tune in a stream, I believe he's, and I mean this in the most positive way, he's the best white noise. is the best background noise when you're streaming, when you're working. I'm going to be listening to a stream and I know he's there and I know I'm going to be entertained. So no matter what I'm doing, I'm doing clips, I'm streaming, I'm working, right? Because I do work. I know it's hard to believe, but I do work. And I grew to like Kai. I grew to like Kai because, how can I say this? I really grown to like Kai in multiple way. I think he does things differently, right? I think he does things in his own ways, and of course you can talk about the AMP house, with Phantom Duke Dennis, Agent. I gotta know this shit, right? Kind of know this stuff. But Kai, see, he does things differently. For example, with his Minecraft, he did the effort chain together with speed. He did the chain. You had the Sekiro, which he changed his background. The Elden Ring, which changed the background. Wanna know the best thing he did, Kai? The day gave me as a fan, not as a normal fan, but as a long time fan because I've been watching his content almost weekly. From then, he did something so great. And a lot of people are gonna say, "Oh yeah, the team behind him. It's not necessarily his ID." I don't give a fuck. You know what he did? He was playing Elden Ring. He made a shrink come in, like about his issue, but I think it's brilliant. So I grown to like Kai, and what I love about Kai, what I really like about Kai, is it's not a love letter, no Ayo. Let's be honest here. But Kai, Kai grew up, and I know a lot of us did, but Kai grew up watching people. There's a lot of picture with him and Fusi when he was very young, and he watch up growing the content creator, and he's almost in the second generation of content creator. Not necessarily a lab rat, but he has a blueprint. And okay, I know this is the way you do things. I'm gonna inspire myself for that. I'm gonna do something. And now what he's doing is doing Marathon, which I think is a great idea. But Kai gives back. Like for example, he had a artist last week, Awful Mango, and nobody knew whose Awful Mango was, but he played a song. And like thanks to Kai, he gets known. So Kai does really do stuff for the community. He helps out. There was this amazing stream with Benny Blanco. A lot of people say I look like Benny Blanco. If you're saying that, thank you. I should say thank you, and you should apologize to him, honestly, because I couldn't get Selena Gomez if I tried. But if I could, you know. But yeah, so Kai, he was watching, and it was a tear-jerking moment. You see. I don't want to talk badly because again I'm just saying how much I like the guy, but he kept bringing up people that are already famous, right? And that's cool. That's cool. People, you want to have famous people in your stream. Thanks to Kai, I discovered so many artists. I discovered Drewski. I discovered thanks to Kai, I discovered Duke Dennis. I discovered Phantom. I didn't know none of these people. I discovered Ray. I think Ray's funny as shit. Kai is actually a really good person, very generous person, right? And it's kind of nice because he saw this streamer that was there for most of the year. And I'm sorry, I'm just working. And he saw the streamer that was live for 3 years, and he was really in awe with her. And the nicest thing is, Kai is possibly the top streamer, or next to the top streamer of Twitch. And he saw this small streamer who was doing there for 3 years. It's like, how come you don't get more recognition? How come are you not bigger? He was calling out jokingly, Cutie Cinderella, and he was like, dude, why does she not have a trophy? Make it his own fucking thing. She was live for 3 years. Who else in their lifetime will be live for 3 years? Nobody, right? And I think Guy's a really good dude. I think he has a good heart. See, there was a controversy a couple of years ago with Pokimane. Pokimane, who was another streamer who was very popular on Twitch at the time. And Twitch was celebrating its two most famous streamer. Pokimane got a billboard, and Kai, which had more subs, got a fucking pair of shoes. I mean, come on. He could have left the platform. A lot of people did. Misgift. I think Misgift is still on Twitch. And people like Ludwig, they didn't try, you know? And Kai was like, no. Even a couple months after, Pokimane was like, fuck Twitch, I'm leaving. And Kai didn't say, yo, your best content creator left. Where's my prize? Where's my fame? Where's my it's not necessarily fame, but where's my respect? It's actually a good word. And he could have said that, but he didn't. And now, the whole reason, because there's a reason to the madness, right? There's a reason why we're doing this video. Otherwise, what's the point? The reason is there was some controversy. It's not necessarily controversy. Now, this, I believe, is one of the most powerful of events on the internet right now. So, Kai Cenat had a magician. And it's a kind of a subathon where he invited a lot of people, a lot of artists. But they had a magician. He got a magician. The magician did he did a magic trick where Kai had to pull up a lever or a rope, and because he would pull up a rope, the guy actually looked like he hung himself. Now, what is actually quite sad, what's actually really, really, really sad is Kai was giving back. Kai was giving back a PS5 a year ago. People were complaining about it, bruh. You know, he's doing it for you guys. You don't have to say, you don't have to take it. If you're not happy, fuck off. You know, and he took the rope and the magician like kind of hung himself. It was pretend, but it's still. And Kai was like, "The fuck did you do?" Not only his first reaction, and admittedly I understand, could have been banned. There's a code of conduct. There's a code of conduct. For example, if I go into a friendly stream, I'm not gonna swear. Now, technically, there's no written law. I can't swear, but there's things that will get him in trouble. Will get Kai in trouble if you do it, which you don't give a shit. Now, what is actually really sad is he left. The magician left. So Kai was there to say, yo, everything happened. And in a reality, Kai audience is made up of all groups of life, but it's also made up of a lot of young kids. And what I like about Kai is, that's why I said it, right? As a young kid, he used to watch YouTuber, right? So he knows how much impact he can have on younger kids. And I could have fucked it up. Kai has a nice brand, Kai has a lot of popularity, but it can all end like this. By having one guy on your stream ang. I'm gonna go back to a certain incident on a Japanese forest, right? And how it ended up for another content creator was also one of the biggest content creator. And so it could have ended Kai. And then the first thing Kai said was, I can't get banned, right? And a lot of people I hear a lot of people talk shit about it, but I truly believe that Kai was doubtful that the guy really hung himself. He really hung himself. And because I believe Kai was doubtful, he was like, nah, there's no way. So it's first like, yo, you're dumb, you get me banned, versus, oh, is he okay? But then a reality came in where the guy kind of disappeared. Is he okay? Is he good? And it's not because you're trying to do something good for it. You're trying to do good for the community by supporting small people, you know? That's how they thank you. And I appreciate Kai saying, this is the last time I have a magician. You fucked it up. There's consequences. But most likely, I think what is absolutely phenomenal is how people rally behind Kai. I really think that it's a beautiful thing, because once again, we have a lot of content creators that I did a ton of shit. Talking about Fusi right now, who's doing crazy number. But how many people, right? Let's do a generation. Let's do a generational thing. Let's do a percentage thing. How many people are out there defending Fusi versus how many people are out there defending Kai? Very different. And Kai, although was fucked over by someone, there's a clear rally behind him, and people are saying, no, Kai's a good dude. And to a certain degree, it's a tough question, because where do you draw the line? Where do you draw the line between this is the guy who protect, this is the guy who don't protect? And I do believe that Kai deserves to be protected because he's a good dude once again. But I mean, if the guy really did hung himself, right? Kai couldn't have. He couldn't really have dealt with it. See, and the thing with Kai is Marshall was so positive. Yeah, fucking mirror that Cosgrove. And that's the beauty of Kai. Kai was like, yo, it was like this kid watching iCarly, right? Which iCarly was possibly the first. It was possibly the genesis of streaming. What she was doing was very akin to streaming. What she was doing was very akin to a live stream, and because she did that influenced a lot of people to start streaming. And you had her, and it was a positive thing. And because of one dude, and the thing with the one dude is, okay, I'm repeating myself. Things that should have been different, but the thing is, the guy didn't say, "I'm sorry, I fucked up." And even if he did, It's still a big fuck up, but at least, you know, you had the balls to say sorry. You didn't even apologize, leaving all the blame on Kai. And it almost seemed like you did it to fuck him. You did this to fuck him over. So yeah, so long enough video. I'm sorry if it took so long. Just, it sucks when you see a good dude out there. It really sucks. Anyway, I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. Don't blink, it's your blink. Welcome to the show. Guys, I'm doing well because I'm having a wonderful day. I'm gonna make a small video, but we're gonna also do a bigger video. We're gonna do a mukbang. So this is actually like a short, which is cool because a lot of people don't care about. So the subject of the video is who influenced me as a content creator. Which content creator did I watch growing up that influenced me? A lot of people are just want to be wanting that. They're not gonna care why. So this is the who, and then we're gonna do why they influenced me. So one of the first that influenced me was McJuggernuggets. See, I made a channel when I was like 19, 20. And the channel was actually quite simple. It was not necessarily daily vlog, it was daily video, just like this one. But I didn't have the confidence. And I was influenced by like people like Logan Paul, like Rise Gum, like FaZe Banks. It was the year where there was a lot of new vloggers that were making banks. Banks and banks and banks. I was like, dude, this is easy, right? So those people. But ultimately speaking, when we're talking about certain people, I'm gonna say my first one was McJuggernuggets because he was speaking about the narrative. It was storytelling, and yes, the thing was a lie, but the guy still was working really hard. Still had a great work ethic. Still did a series that lasted for a long time. And ultimately speaking, I don't have a narrative, right? But I'm a guy speaking. There's a narrative. If you follow every single videos, you're like, okay, there's a growth. And ultimately speaking, we've been working hard for 3 years, just like his, right? Starting quite. I'm gonna have to say Nicocado Avocado. Nicocado Avocado was a big influence for me because it was a dude who did what he likes, which is eating food, but it was also doing it in a shape of, again, very quickly. It was also doing it in a sense of, you know what? I'm gonna talk about the subject I want today. There's no. It doesn't need to be the same every single day, but here you go for the subject of the day. So yeah, so these 3 people are possibly the behind the genesis of Ing Vendetta. Now, nowadays, because